Alright guys, quick disclaimer before this video gets started. I'm running into some really big issues and I really want to know, what you guys think about what I should do. So I know this video starts off kind of slow, but trust me, in the end you'll see the whole big picture, the whole big situation that I'm dealing with right now, because it is serious, but I think I have a solution to it. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the video. What up YouTube? This is the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel where I plan on showing you how to build a 1984 Chevy C10 truck that just burns rubber, ain't meant to be fast, and only meant to be fun for you. And in this episode, my SENTRA is just worse than I thought, man. My car is so broken, to be honest with you, and I'm really in a rush, so I'm probably just going to be talking to you guys while I work, if that's cool with y'all. So, oh, and by the way, if this is your first time seeing anything from me, make sure you go and follow my Instagram account and my Snapchat. I have a Snapchat. Don't really post on it like that, but still, I will be posting on it sooner or later. So, go ahead and follow that too, at Young Chevy Truck. I'll put it somewhere here, somewhere, But anyway, there are a couple things I need to address today. So, I need to change my battery because my battery is toast now. I don't know why, and most people will probably say, oh, make sure you check your alternator and everything, but I don't think it's the alternator because it's every time I let the car sit for a long time, for even overnight, for instance, I'll come back to it and it'll be slow starting. It'll have trouble then. But if I go get gas, cut the car off for 5 minutes to put gas in it, and then turn it right back on, it starts right back up. So I think it's the battery going kind of poop. So gotta address that. It's my ball joints. They got issues. I know I need tie rods too. I need rotors and pads because rotors and pads on there are toast and they're squealing like crazy. And yeah, I'm embarrassing right now, y'all. But I mean, what can you do? So we're trying to, at the very least today, get the battery in because my dad's going to work at 3 o'clock. It's 1:10 now, so he's got to use the car in another 50 minutes. So now it's a race against time because I have to get the battery in the car and get the parts for it before he has to use the car in 50 minutes. So now I got to go take the battery out and use the van to, run up and get the parts. So it's going to be a race against time, but I figured take y'all with me. I haven't done a video in a while, and I'm really sorry about last week, but it's just like there was nothing going on. Y'all would have been just like, I'm just like, why am I even watching this? And I don't like producing content like that, I just don't. It's not fun for me to watch. It's not fun for me to edit. It's not fun for me to post, so I'm not going to do it. But guys, I hit up Hellcat Jones on Instagram, which is also Beats and Fast Cars for YouTube, and I asked him because of course his name is Beats and Fast Cars, so you get it, and because I really wanted some dope music for my channel and everything, and I wanted to mix it up a little bit because I've been using the same stuff for a while. So I hit him up and he said he's gonna send me some music. So who knows? This video might actually have some dope music by the time I get to editing it. And especially now I'm on the Mac now. All thanks to my mama. Thank you, mama. I'm on the Mac. I'm on a MacBook Pro. And that's what I'm editing my videos on. So this is actually going to be the first video that goes up that's actually been done on the MacBook. Once again, thank you, mama. I doubt my mom is watching this because she's too busy to watch all of my videos, but just know, trust me, I am very well appreciated the fact that she got me that, and I don't think I could even stress it enough. I'll probably be saying it for the next 2 years. Alright, so now I gotta get this battery off before Kevin Dean comes out here wanting to use his car. Trying to be kind of quick about it, somewhat quick about it. So let's see how fast I can get this thing off. And one thing I don't like about this car that I love about the truck is that I can literally sit any tool right here, usually. But this car doesn't like it too much. Hey y'all, hold on, look at this. Look at this hot rod stuff going on over here. Look at that. Tell me there's not some hot rod stuff right there. Look at that. taking in all the cool air. There's a cold air intake right there. I wonder where that leads though, on a more serious note, because this is going straight into the air box. So where does that go? Does that... That's weird. Hot rod stuff. Alright guys, so battery is out now. And we just gotta get the van keys so we can put it in there and we'll go get these parts. And I hope I have enough time. But I just wanted to take the second to look at this vintage Nissan battery. 84-month limited time warranty. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably it's been about 13 years, so you know, it's probably not under warranty anymore. But you know, it's all good. O'Reilly's got us. They got us. All right, y'all. Now it is 1:30, so I gotta bounce if I have any chance of actually getting back in time for my dad to take his van. So I'm trying to hustle. Got the van keys now. Close up the garage, and we'll be on our merry way. And oh, you know what? I noticed something, guys. I have been getting some really nice comments, and I really appreciate you guys. All the help that you do provide for me. I can't even say that enough. I literally couldn't even begin to stress that, because it's just like, there's nothing like getting nice feedback when you're working really hard on something. So it's very well appreciated. I know I haven't been able to get back to all the comments because I've been super busy lately, you know, with work and everything, and with, you know, making this video right now, shoot. But trust me, I've been actually thinking about... Did y'all hear that when I got in here? Anyway, I actually been thinking about making a video every single Friday replying to the comments that I got for the week, because I get a lot of comments. So I figured just reply to all the comments for the week, you know, and then make that a segment. I haven't really figured out what segment I want to call it, but I'm just thinking, you know, I'm just trying to think of new segments, you know, to fill up for content. Gotta move the seat all the way up, because, you know, I'm a short son of a gun. Ready to spend all my money.
Oh, on a battery?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it. I like to see the total just to see, like,
No, you're good.
if I'll clear, you know.
Battery, ball joints, brake pads, and motors. $296.74 with tax.
Just made it. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright guys, so now we got everything we need. So now it's time to go home, put the battery in the car, drive it around a little bit in the neighborhood just to make sure that it's not gonna go dead on me again. Because, you know, I need brakes, so I'm not gonna drive it too far, and I need to do those ball joints. That's another thing. I gotta pick those ball joints up tomorrow. So, but today it's probably gonna be a really short one. But I really still appreciate you guys watching the videos like you do, because even the videos that aren't really like super truck related, y'all are still tuning into, so I really appreciate that. So now, great, it's 2 o'clock. Alright, so now we just have to get right back to the house, try to get some gas for my dad, and then we'll be going to put this battery in and making sure he gets to work on time. Also guys, along with wanting to provide better content, I'm thinking about getting a better camera. The thing is that these GoPros can only do so much. For instance, if I try to show you something up close, let me close this. If I try to show you something up close, it won't focus in because it just doesn't have the option to. It just won't do it. It gets the job done, but I just noticed for like certain things where I zoom in, it's just like, it doesn't have like a focus or anything. It doesn't. I mean, it's an action camera, so it's not meant to do that. So, I mean, you can't expect too much of it. But I want a camera that's, like, more geared toward, like, you know, like, cinematic things, you know? So like for instance, if I go to a car meet, it's like it won't look that good on the GoPro, especially at nighttime. It won't look that good, and it'll do action camera things when I'm really wanting more of a cinematic feel versus the whole, you know, get her done feel that this is for. So I'm trying to look into getting a camera put on like layaway or something, because you know I'm a broke boy. I want to get a camera put on layaway, probably a Canon G7X or something like that. I don't know who puts them on layaway for you, but I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna find a company that'll do that for me. Of course, I mean, I'll be keeping the GoPros though. I'll be keeping them regardless. I won't sell them or anything, because I always need a GoPro. Strap it on to different things in different parts of the car, and then when it rains like this, I want to be able to keep working like I'm about to do right now. So I definitely have to keep GoPros around. Guess I'm just gonna get rained on. Wouldn't be the first time though. Well, actually, I don't know why, but I feel really queasy about doing this in the rain. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close up the hood, and I'll just wait till it stops in a couple minutes. All right, rain stopped now. So we're gonna see what we can do about this battery situation. And guys, I've been doing some research, and it's really not looking good for this car. To be straight up and honest with you, it's really not looking good. But I'll tell you guys as I fix the battery. How about that? Just to kill two birds with one stone. If you guys didn't know, that's actually my first name, so. Alright, basically guys, the whole situation that I'm dealing with right now is I was watching a Eric the Car Guy video on how to do a ball joint change on this car, right? And so, the scary thing is that he had to weld his into place. And so I'm like, why? For what? But the thing is that he couldn't find any that will go straight into the lower control arms of, you know, the stock car that he had, like mine. So, and he said there are ways around it, but you just have to buy the lower control arm. Complete everything. The whole entire lower control arm has to be bought. And of course, I can't afford that. And then when you think about it, there's a really big possibility that the ball joints aren't the issue, and that, well, I'm pretty sure the ball joint is the issue. But there's that, and there's also the fact that I probably need tie rods, because I tried to get an alignment put on this thing before I went out of town, and I couldn't put an alignment on it because they said, of course, it needs tie rods. There's no point of trying to do that. So there's that too. The inside wear on the tire could mean that it's a bad wheel bearing. So basically, to make a long story short, I might have to do a lot of rebuilding on this entire front end, and that's something I really can't afford. I can't afford to even rent the tools that it's going to take to do all of that. I mean, you saw how expensive just the rotors, pads, and ball joints were, and then I had to buy this stupid battery to get it running. So I don't know what to do, y'all. I feel like it would take way too much money to get this car running back to, you know, daily driver standards, because I just feel like it's not safe right now, and I do not want to drive a car that's not safe. But I say all that to say that I do have another car that I know what it needs, and I know what it takes to get it running, and I know that the only thing holding me back from it is the space, not the money. And that car is right over there. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? Glad we're on the same page. I'm thinking I might spend less money getting the truck running than actually getting this running right now, because I just think I have no money, to be honest with you. And I'm not asking my mom for help. I refuse. And my mom always like offered and always says, Stone, like, you know, I could help you out. I could probably give you like a couple $100 to go towards your truck and everything. And I was like, nah, Mom, I got this. I really want to pay for it on my own so I can feel like it's mine. And I did it. I built the motor. It's all together. So I think this week we're getting the truck in the garage, because the truck doesn't need ball joints. Well, if it does, it's not as apparent as this thing, because the truck, for some reason, the suspension parts on it are pretty proven. it's like they just don't really break and die, you know? They're not perishable like these things are. Or I wouldn't say perishable, anything is perishable, but they don't go bad as fast as these cars, so it seems. Seems like these early 2000s cars are built to break. But that thing over there was built to last. I think it's time we move the truck in the garage and we actually start doing the motor build, y'all. They're not doing the motor build, doing the truck build. Because, I mean, it's done. Like, I don't have to necessarily put, you know, the high flow water pump on there right now initially. Because I do have the big, you know, the big radiator on it. So just put a good shroud on it. And, you know, that fan that I have sitting in the garage also. Like, all the parts are there. I just need to throw them together. Let me know, man. Leave a comment below. I know this video is probably getting kind of long, but it's just the things that are going on. It's just like spend lots of money on the front end of this thing to make it safe again, or put the time in on that over there, get the motor put in so that I can drive that again and use that as transportation. You guys know what I want to choose. But that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I guess right now we're just gonna make sure that, you know, the battery was the real issue and it wasn't the alternator to begin with. And I'll just drive the car around the neighborhood and see. So let me just go ahead, fast forward, just because I know this video is getting long, to this being all hooked up like it should be. Oh yeah, and I just realized this is the wrong way, so I gotta turn it around. I'm a genius. Alright, so new battery is in. Let's go give it a spin and see if our problem is solved. Cold start. Well, I think we good, y'all. I think we good. Let's go ahead and give it another one. Didn't hear the fuel pump, which is weird. There it goes. I think our problem is fixed, y'all, but it's just, I hate that it might take a whole lot to fix the front end of this thing. And you know how it is, guys. I know you do, because I don't want to have to go in deep, only change one thing, and then it doesn't fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with the truck, I know what the problem is. I know what problems it kind of has. The only problem with the front end of that thing, it might need tie rods, but it's not as bad as for this situation. And it might need a caliper, but you know, that's no big deal, man. I can stop just fine. All I'd have to do is rebuild that caliper, or, you know, get some new calipers, which only cost like 20 bucks in the first place to get brand new ones from O'Reilly Auto Parts. So I could get that thing running a whole lot faster than I could get this running, I'm thinking. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'll put this at the very end of the video, so nobody's gonna see it. But I guess I'll insert something at the front of the video to, you know, show you guys the dilemma, show you guys that you gotta watch the whole thing for you to understand what I'm going through right now. So, dang, that sucks, guys. That really sucks. I don't know what driving around is gonna do, but I guess the real test is just waiting until, you know, tomorrow to try to crank it up. But we're gonna go on a drive just around the neighborhood, just because, why not? But the whole problem, guys, with the front end, so I think it's ball joints, but I could have a problem with my wheel bearings also, so that's another check. And the thing about the ball joints is that, like I said, Eric the car guy couldn't find a ball joint that fit into the same hole that came from the factory, if that makes any sense. The hole on the lower control arm, he couldn't get like an actual factory press fit. So basically the thing would just go into the hole and fall right back out, and that's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be, you know, fatter around so that you have to press it in there, and then you connect it to the that little turny thingy thing, because I don't know the name for it, but that's how you're supposed to do it. But he couldn't find any part numbers that actually had the ball joint fat enough to where he could, you know, press it in and snug it up in there. So he ended up welding his in. I'm just like, I wouldn't do that even if I had a welder, to be honest with you. But that's what I'm dealing with right now. And the truck, I know that if I just put that motor in, break it in, do all the things I'm supposed to do, then I'll have my car back. I'll have the truck back. Truck content will come back. Well, it was never here to begin with, but I mean, running truck content will come back, and then we'll be back to normal. I will have to, you know, fix the Sentra at some point in time. But if I go the route that the Eric the car guy was talking about, which is actually replacing the lower control arms, which actually come with an all new ball joint in them already, then that's gonna be like $70 for, you know, each side, and I don't have that anymore, because I mean, of course I need brakes, and so I went and bought the brake components. But you know, so I need a lot. Basically is what I'm saying, is I would probably need to spend another $300, maybe even $400 with the labor of, you know, these two hands, just to get the truck, just to get the Sentra back running how I want it to. And when I say running like I want it to, I mean running safely. Like I want to be able to take it to highway speeds without feeling unsafe. Because I right now I feel unsafe taking it to highway speeds, and that's no good. It's supposed to be a daily driver, so I'm thinking, guys, what should I do? Should I go ahead, get the truck running? I know you guys are probably going to be slightly biased, because I mean, you guys are, you know, subscribed to the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel, so of course you would want me to get the truck running. But for the sake of me making my money, and for the sake of me, you know, moving forward, what should I do? Should I get the truck running, start daily driving that again? But I mean, when I say get the truck running, I mean deal with the project of the garage. Should I, you know, deal with that and, you know, get it moving that way? Or should I do whatever it takes to get this thing running? Who knows, maybe $400 or $500 later, which is $400 or $500 I don't have at all right now, because I just spent $300. What do you think I should do? Leave this as a backup car for right now, and, you know, work on the truck and try to get it moving? I don't know. I'm kind of caught up right now. And it's funny because last week I was telling my dad, like, my homie has a garage and he said he would let me use it. And then based off of that, my dad said, I'm attacking the garage on Tuesday, you know, because he works today. I'm attacking the garage on Tuesday. You're gonna get the truck in the garage on Tuesday night if you won't. And I was just like, oh, well, I mean, all right. He said he doesn't want it to go anywhere. So I think this one's pretty much over, y'all. I think this really concludes the video. I didn't even expect to end it on this note in this car, but I did. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I know this has been a long video, but I mean, some of you guys really favor the long videos. It gives you more to look at, you know. It's more like an episode instead of just, you know, an update video. You know, it's got more content in it, and I actually do like these longer videos. They're hard to edit, but it is what it is. You know, I do it for y'all. Let me go ahead and park this car. Sorry about all the rain noise, but like I said, if you guys like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, and also leave a like for me too. And I think this one's pretty much over, y'all. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think about what I should do about this whole car and truck situation. And I guess I will talk to you guys in the next one. This is the first video that I'm putting up that will be edited on the MacBook,
So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to go and play around with iMovie on the MacBook. But like I said, it's pretty much over. I really appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one.